Hey y'all. The phone's acting crazy again. This is my third time starting this video, so I'm quite sure that the GPS is going to kick in before I end the video. But as always, I will stop talking when the GPS starts talking. But before I get to the main topic of the video, I want to let you all know that I am I'm raffling off of PeAce. The raffle starts at at midnight tonight, and it ends 11:59 p.m. next Sunday. And Neighborhood Insurance Baby will be picking the winning ticket next Monday, and he will do that on my Facebook Live. But if any of you from the channel reach out to me to purchase a ticket, I will also have one of my teams to record him drawing the winning ticket and upload it to the channel to announce the winner. So like I said, my email address will be pinned below, so you can reach out to me, and the winner gets to select from any pieces that I have currently in inventory. And if you don't see a piece that you like in inventory, I will send you pictures of the up-and-coming pieces. And if you still don't see one to your liking, you have first priority to any up-and-coming pieces, any future pieces, for up to a year. So like I said, my email address will be pinned below, and reach out to me if you would like to purchase tickets. You can purchase them. Well, if you reach out, then I'll let you know how the tickets can be purchased. But back to the next topic. So I have to get some teeth pulled later this month. And I was supposed to get these teeth pulled when I was a teenager, but the oral surgeon told me that I needed to be put to sleep. And I was not about that put to sleep life. I'm still not really. So, I just heard put to sleep, and I wasn't doing it. And he told me that I needed to have it done because eventually, if I did not get it done, it would cause my teeth to shift. And I think there has been some shifting, slight shifting, but they don't bother me. Like, I don't have any pain or anything, but they're like impacted in the gum, and they're running into each other. Like, one is like, I guess it's growing in sideways and it's running into the other one. And at the time when I was a teenager, they were completely up in the gum. They hadn't even dropped down yet, but they have dropped down a little now. They have below the gum, but not all the way down, because like I said, they're running into each other. So the way one of them is growing, it stops them from completely dropping down. So I need to get them out. I had finally gotten my nerve up to be put to sleep, and I had a surgery scheduled with an oral surgeon who also consulted with an ENT, ear, nose, and throat doctor, because the teeth are pushing against my sinus. So they were concerned that taking the teeth out would leave my sinus exposed, and there would be a hole in the sinus, and that would cause other issues and all of that. So the way the surgery was set up before is that the oral surgeon will pull the teeth, then after that healed up, or were they going to be there together? I can't remember, but the the oral surgeon was going to pull the teeth, and then the oral surgeon was going to cover, create a flap to cover whatever damage was done to the sinus. And I was going to have to be put to sleep. So I finally got my nerve up to do that. And then I found out I was pregnant with Neighborhood Insurance Baby, so I could not have it done. I feel like he saved me. So here we are now, and I'm like, okay, let me get these teeth out. And I found a new dentist, and he is really confident, and that he can do it just under local anesthesia, I would not have to be put to sleep. And he wasn't concerned about the sinus issue. He said he would be more concerned if I was a smoker. But since I'm not a smoker, it shouldn't be an issue. If it does cause any, like if it causes any, like any tearing or a small hole, you know, like an opening to the sinus, he said he can take some of my cheek tissue and just cover it up. I'm paraphrasing, but he explained it in detail, and he looked, he checked quite a few times just to be confident that he could definitely do it with me being under local anesthesia and not put to sleep. And he said it shouldn't be too difficult. He said it wouldn't require a lot of drilling and pulling and all of that, so I should be fine with local anesthesia, which was a relief because I did not want to be put to sleep. However, I would prefer not to have anesthesia in my body at all. So my question for you guys is, if it's any of you out here who are like super health conscious or, know the effects of anesthesia and have ever detoxed from it, like had a procedure done that required local anesthesia, and then have you done any detox, or do you know any detox that can be done to rid your body of anesthesia quickly? I do have like some blood purifying blood purifying herbs in the house and things of that nature, and I have like a detox in the pantry that I have not taken yet and stuff like that. So I know those are an option, but I was just wondering what you guys may know of, what you may have tried. And I know it's not going to be the kind, like I'm not going to be drowsy and all of that. I don't need to take anyone with me to drive me after the procedure, but y'all know how I am. I just don't even want, if I had a choice, I wouldn't want the anesthesia in my body anyway. So I'm wondering if you guys know anything I can do to rid my body of it as quickly as possible. So that was that for the second topic, but I need to give you guys another update on, remember I said that I drove down to Baltimore, and it was just this one store that sold the vegan lasagna that didn't have the yucky ingredients. Well, and I tried it, and Neighborhood Insurance Baby loved it. He seemed to like it a lot more than I did, and I bought 3 of them. So we did 2. I think I may have eaten one when he wasn't there, and then the second one we split or something like that. Well, he liked it a lot more than I did. It seemed to be like kind of dry. So I realized that we had the last one in the freezer, and I made it last week. But I decided to, and I don't cook it in a container that it comes in. You know how it has like the little silver film. That's a whole other topic for itself. But I always take it out of the container and I put it in a glass container and cook it, bake it that way. But I stick to the other instructions, like the time and the temperature and all of that. And it was a little dry. So when I fixed it when I fixed the last one, I said, okay, I'm going to like maybe 5 or 10 minutes, I can't remember, before it's done, I'm going to take it out. I'm going to add a little spaghetti sauce on top and put it back in and let it bake. Well, that did the trick. It was so good. And Neighborhood Insurance Baby liked it before, but he really tore it up this time. We both really enjoyed it. So I'm headed down to Baltimore now. I'm delivering some pieces, and I had to visit a relative. So I'm going to stop in there, and I'm going to get more of those vegan lasagnas. But I told y'all before that it wasn't all that, but if you do it that way and you add your own spaghetti sauce on top, it is excellent. And the only other update I have for you guys is, remember on my last video, I said I was done with Instacart, but I'm going to go ahead and since I had to come down to Baltimore today, I was going to grab an order going down. So I did. I was able to grab an order going down. But y'all, I felt horrible. The lady ordered like 7 items and she was getting like 13 units because she was getting more than one of a few of the things, right? So many of her requested items were out of stock. After I had to send her the 3rd message to tell her that they didn't have something, I'm like, I feel so horrible. But unfortunately, and she was like, it's okay, you know, thank me for my efforts. But I'm like, I mean, she's not even getting a lot of things, and they're out of most of the things that she wanted. Then I get to the very last item, and the app starts acting up again. It would not scan the item, cannot scan barcode. But this time, it didn't give me this option last week, the other day, when I was trying to scan the lady's air freshener. But this time, because the barcode wouldn't scan, it did allow me to take a picture of the item and click a button that said, you know, that I'm verifying that this is the correct item. I was able to take a picture of it and upload it, and it accepted it that way. Because if I would have had to refund that item too, even though they had it in the store, and in the store, the barcode just wouldn't scan, I would have felt horrible, because then I would have been delivering basically nothing. But yeah, so after, I probably am just really, and I had thought about it, and I said, well, maybe from now on, instead of shopping for an order, I'll just do the delivery only orders, where I just go to the store, pick up the bags and deliver it. And once I click on the address, if the app is acting crazy, I can just put it in my own GPS to deliver it. But I gotta think about that too, because this whole Instacart experience is getting out of hand. But I'm gonna go ahead and end the video. I was able to successfully end it before the GPS kicked in. So I'll talk to you guys again soon. And as always, it's the Neighborhood Insurance Lady. I'm wishing you love, laughter, life insurance, pieces of the puzzle, and no anesthesia. Okay, bye. Oh, I just flipped it. Sorry, I flipped it instead of ending it.